Let's take a look at an example of going over a list of numbers using a loop and then doing some basic simple number manipulation. What this example does is calculate the average midterm exam score. So let's say midterm is a list of numbers, and as you can see, there are 7 numbers in this list. The numbers in this list called midterm are 90, 95, 55, 75, 80, 87, and 93. I initialize a variable total equal to 0, which will be used to keep track of the cumulative score. And then in my for loop, I basically say for score in midterm, score is a variable, for lack of a better term, at least right now. Score is basically a variable that will be used to go through each item in that list, in the list midterm. So basically, as the loop runs, the variable score will contain first 90, then 95, then 55, then 75, one element of the list at a time from the beginning to the end of the list. So for each score in this list called midterm, perform that operation that you see, total equal to total plus score. So total is initialized to 0, so it would make it 0 plus 90, which then total becomes 90. Next time it will become 90 plus 95, which is 185. Then 185 plus 55, which is 240, and so on. When the loop is done, a total will contain the sum of all the scores. And then I basically do simple division. I take the total and divide it by the number of scores. And a function that you can use to find out the number of elements in a list is called the len, short for length, the length function. So len midterm returns the number of elements, in this case 7. So take the cumulative, the total score, divided by the number of items in the list, and that should give you the average score. I am printing the average midterm score over here using simple formatting. Let's go ahead and run this module and see what we get. And as you can see, the average score is 84. That looks about right looking at the numbers, but again, looks like the answer is correct. So we have a loop that goes over all items of the list, and then just use a simple division and the length function of the list to compute the average and then print it out. Thank you very much for your time.